Overlooking the road to Devil Island, Pinocchio and his friends await their chance to rescue Geppetto. When the sleigh carrying the captive woodcarver comes by, they'll spring their trap.
What could be keeping them? We've been here for hours.
I can't feel my toes anymore.
They must have been held up on the road somewhere.
Right, unless they figured out our plan and took a different path. Hey, Charlie, any sign of them?
No! Nothing's moving, nothing at all!
Quiet as a church mouse, huh? I told you I think we've been bamboozled this time. Maybe we should pack it in for today.
They're coming now!
Yeah?
I hear sleigh bells, Jack.
Okay, everybody ready?
You betcha. We roll the snowball when you point.
Not when I point, when I drop my hand.
Yeah! Get me up there! Yeah! Yeah!
Maybe we made it too big.
If we don't budge this thing, we'll miss our best chance to save Father. Hey, it's moving!
Yeah! Yeah! Get us out of here!
We never even came close to stopping them.
And it seemed like such a good plan when we set it all up.
I can't believe it.
Our timing was off. 1 minute earlier and...
Oh.
We'll never be able to save him now.
No, I don't want any more talk about giving up. We'll just have to find another way. I'll never let them take him to Devil Island.
You and your friends here ain't gonna be able to free anybody, kid, because you ain't gonna be free yourself. You're my prisoners.
What makes you think you have the right to take us prisoner? We didn't do anything.
That's not what this paper says. They're offering a reward.
What? A reward?
You think I'm just out here for my health? Read it and weep, kid. The commander's paying plenty to bring you in.
That poster's a big lie. It was sent by a wicked man.
How about we jump this guy?
Yeah.
He doesn't look so tough to me.
The first one who makes a move will be the first to die. That wanted poster says the reward is good whether you're dead or alive.
That makes a big difference.
Oh, I give up. Just don't hurt anyone.
You're wising up, kid. Now tie this rope around your friends.
What am I supposed to do? It's snowing, and I don't know where we are going. Every step takes us farther away from my father who needs me today. Oh, I know he must feel alone, wishing both he and I were home. But his life's in his jailer's hands, in this cold and forbidding land. Oh, why must my father be hurt because of me again?
Kid, you must have done something terrible to the commander. He's offering 50 pieces of gold just to bring you in. Of course, your friends, they're a bonus. I get to do whatever I want to with them. Let's go, I'm hungry.
What in the world do you think he'll do with a little bitty mouse like me?
You heard him. He's hungry. He'll probably have you for supper.
You think it would help if I told him I can't make it because of a previous engagement?
What do you suppose he's got in mind for me and you, Jack?
I'm sorry, Willie. He'll probably make us into a couple of fur coats.
What? Stop right now! I don't like people who wear fur coats, particularly when the fur is mine. Wow!
Hey, quiet! You'll start an avalanche!
Huh?
Oh, no. It's happening!
Pinocchio, I can't see. What happened? Did he get buried in the snow?
No, I think he just got knocked unconscious. He isn't moving.
I've loosened the rope. I'm free! Come on, this is our chance. Let's get out of here. Whoops. Sorry, Jack.
Finally.
For two guys who don't get to eat that often, they sure have put our weight.
Wait, help me! My leg's broke!
We can't leave him.
Yeah, but if we save him, he's gonna hand us over for the reward.
Right. Pull.
Help me, please! It hurts too much to move! If you leave me out here, I'll freeze to death!
He's right. We have to save him.
What if it's just a trick?
Come back here! The pain's killing me!
It sounds pretty bad. Hey, maybe we could go down to the village, leave him outside the doctor's door, and get away. Yeah, that sounds good.
What about Geppetto? What'll happen if somebody catches us?
We'll have to be extra careful so nobody sees us. Then we'll catch the sleigh and free my father. I'm sorry about this. I didn't know he weighed so much.
I told you I didn't think this was a good idea, Pinocchio. We should have just left him on that ledge and gotten away while we had the chance. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Come on, Willie. He's a living creature, and no matter how badly he treated us, we can't leave him out here.
Well, maybe you couldn't, Pinocchio, but I sure can. I'm completely exhausted, and I figure it's down to a question of him or us.
Jack's right, you know. If we stay out in this cold much longer, we're gonna end up popsicles. I say we leave him here and try and save ourselves.
Get me to the doctors! I can't even crawl with this leg!
Don't you have any pity in your heart? He'll be helpless if we leave him here. We've got to gather our strength and get him to the village.
I won't do it! I came here to rescue your father, not to save some hunter who wants to have us for dinner. If you don't want to face reality, that's your business, but I'm not gonna hang around here waiting to freeze!
Charlie! I hope he gets down all right. It sure is easy to get lost out here. Help! Please open the door. We have an injured man with us. Is anyone home in there? We have an emergency. If you're there, please open the door. We're freezing to death out here. I don't think anybody's home.
Oh, he's in there all right. This doc's no softy, but I thought he'd at least show some mercy to an injured man.
I'm sorry, but we've done all we can. We have to be going now.
Huh? No! No!
Maybe if you knock on the door yourself, he'll open it. We have to rescue my father before they throw him in prison.
And I thought the doc was hard-hearted. You're worse than he is.
Well, should we try to catch up to the sleigh?
Let me tell you something. I don't think I can do it. It's so cold, and I've had it. I can't go anywhere without a nap and some food.
Oh, that goes for me too. I'm pooped.
I can't go on by myself.
Well, you're not as dumb as you look, kid. You're in the middle of a blizzard. If you go out by yourself, you'll fall down some ravine.
Oh.
Get it? Anyway, I'm sure that sleigh won't be going too far in this storm. Why don't you try the dock once more?
All right. But I'm not doing this just for you. Please open up the door. There are 4 of us stuck out here in this terrible snowstorm. If you don't let us in, we're gonna freeze to death out here, Doctor. We're too tired to go anywhere else. Are you the doctor? Sorry to bother you, but we have to ask a favor. We have an injured man here who needs your help, Doctor.
I broke my leg, Dr. Cook, and I'm in terrible pain.
Go. Be gone.
No! Wait a minute. I'm not asking this for me. See? I'm a wooden puppet. My name's Pinocchio.
Who else is with you?
Them?
Who?
Those are my friends, Jack the Fox and Willie the Weasel.
What?
They came out here with me to help, and I've gotten them into a terrible fix. They're nearly frozen solid. Could we at least sleep on your floor tonight? You're our only hope.
Very well, bring them in.
Thank you.
Pinocchio and his friends have found shelter from the storm in the home of Dr. Cook.
This is lots of fun. Look at me. I'm a dancing skeleton.
Let go. It's mine. I saw it first. Okay, we'll share it.
That sounds good.
Quiet down! I can't work with all this noise. Stop that!
Huh?
Huh?
Now, if you're all quite finished, I have to get back to my experiments.
Can I have a word with you,
Huh?
Doc?
What?
I'm afraid I have no way of paying you for fixing my leg, but I do have a way we can both make some money if you're interested.
Really? Elaborate.
Well, that puppet. He's wanted by the authorities. They're offering a reward. Be willing to share it.
Speak up. You're offering to share the reward money?
Not so loud, you get everyone upset.
I'll be as loud as I want in my own house. If you knew me, you'd know I don't care one whit about money. All I want is to be left alone with my research. Understand?
All right.
The doctor's strange, but lucky for me, he's honest. This experiment looks very interesting. What are you trying to make here?
A drug, one that will cure every type of disease.
Yeah, you must be a great man. Like my father.
Where is your father?
The soldiers came and arrested him for being a sorcerer, and they're taking him to Devil Island, but he's not. He's just a wood carver. None of this would have happened if I hadn't tried to save the trees from being chopped down.
And now you're on the run. Well, I'm not surprised. Human beings are greedy and not to be trusted. Say, why don't you come over and look in this microscope? I'll show you what I've been working on.
Thanks, that'd be great. I've never looked through a microscope before. What's that big red thing in the middle with all the dots around it?
The large mass is a germ that causes a terrible disease, and the little dots are the medicine I created to destroy that germ.
Oh, I see. They're like little soldiers fighting to win a war. Hey, they won. They're good fighters.
Thanks, Pinocchio. It took many years for me to create the right formula. All I have to do now is test it on some real patients.
Wow, you're the smartest doctor I've ever met. Hey, could you make a medicine that would turn me from a puppet into a boy?
What? Change a puppet into a boy? I'm afraid a trick like that is beyond me. But why would you want to be human anyway? We're disgusting creatures by and large.
If I were human, my father wouldn't have to go to Devil Island. I know there are lots of bad people, but not everyone's like that, and I wouldn't be either. In fact, if I were human, I'd try to be a great man like you and Father. I'd do good things for people, and I know he'd be very proud of me. What's the matter?
Oh, it's just that years ago I used to have a little boy about your age, Pinocchio.
Used to have?
¿Es que murió?
Sí. Fue asesinado.
¡Asesinado! Pero eso es terrible.
I remember it like it was yesterday. It happened just 3 years ago. It was snowing that night, like it is now. My boy and I lived alone here. His mother had died shortly after he was born. We didn't have much, but we were happy just to be together. Everything was fine when suddenly he came down with terrible stomach cramps. He was being attacked with a fatal disease, and I knew he needed special drugs to save his life. I didn't have those drugs, and I didn't have the money to buy them either. I was frantic. I raced through the village, pounding on doors, trying to borrow the money from people I had treated in the past. People I had helped for free, or who had been charged almost nothing when they came to me. But it was hopeless. No one could help. No one had any money. Finally, I came to the house of Mr. Stone, the richest and cruelest man in town. I got down on my knees and begged him to loan me the money. He had a daughter of his own, and I thought surely he would help. But I was wrong. He laughed, kicked me away, and called me a pathetic fool. And then he threw a coin at me and told me to get out. I'll never forget the sound of his callous laughter. As a result, in spite of my desperate efforts, my dear son died the next night.
Horrible. Is that why you shut yourself off from the world?
Yes, that's right. I'm disgusted with the human race.
I'm confused, Doctor. Why have you spent so much time making a drug that will save people if you hate them all so much?
That is a very good question. I do hate people. But I'm still a man of medicine. And as such, I've taken an oath to fight disease any way I can.
Dr. Cook's oath is about to be put to the test. The storm grows and wind-driven snow swirls madly around his home. Suddenly, the front door is flung open. From out of nowhere, a caped figure appears in the doorway. All watch in stunned silence as he enters the room and reveals his identity. It's Mr. Stone.
Help my daughter, please.
You must be crazy, Stone. Leave my house.
I am crazy, Doctor. Crazy with fear. You have every right to throw me out. But I'm begging you, save my daughter. I can only apologize for what I did in the past. But now my own daughter is desperately ill. She could die at any moment. What happened wasn't her fault. Only you can save her. I'm willing to do anything you want, give you anything you want, if you'll only have mercy on her innocent soul and save her life. Please, Doctor.
Dr. Cook, Mr. Stone is on his knees. Couldn't you find it in your heart to help him? After all, you did take that oath.
Shut up! You want me to help the beast who's responsible for killing my son? Impossible! I can never forgive him. If he had lent me the money, my boy might be alive today. My little Jack suffered the same way his daughter is suffering. Even now I can see his face as he fought for those last breaths. I have no mercy left. Oh.
Doctor, you're worse than he is!
What do you mean?
Obviously, Mr. Stone was cruel and ignorant, but even if he had given you the money, there's no way you can know for sure that it would have saved your son's life. But you do know for sure that you can save his daughter's life because you've made the medicine she needs. And the only reason you're not giving it to her is the hatred you have for her father. You can't honor your son's memory by letting his child die.
He's right, Dr. Cook. I don't have much pride. Nobody looks up to me. But if the word gets out that you let a little girl die, when you could have saved her life, you'll be thought of as the lowest creature on earth.
I don't care what other people think.
Well, that's all right, especially since you live alone. But the problem's not going to be what other people think of you. It's what you're going to think of yourself.
He's so upset about the loss of his son, he can't think straight. Huh?
Well, Mr. Stone, let me see what's wrong with your little girl.
Thank you. Here.
I can't believe I'm seeing this.
Thank you. I'll always be in your debt.
Wait, hold on. The one you should be thanking is not me, it's Pinocchio.
Gee, Doctor, you're embarrassing me.
One thing's for sure, it's the first time I've ever seen a puppet driving a sleigh.
Thanks, Mr. Stone. I'm sure we'll be able to catch up with my father now. I'll return it.
That's all right. You can keep it as long as you like.
I hope you come and visit me sometime.
Mm-hmm. You bet I will. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Thanks. I don't think I'm ever going to be sick again, thanks to you and Dr. Cook.
Pinocchio, if you ever decide you want to be a doctor, you can always work with me.
Thank you. Thanks very much, Doctor. Well, we'd better go. We got a long way to travel.
Be careful. I hope you'll find your father soon, Pinocchio.
Lots of luck.
Thank you. We'll need it when we catch up to those soldiers.
Hold on a minute, will you? There's just one more thing.
Now what? I didn't think we had anything else to say to each other.
Well, I have a little debt to settle.
What? With me?
Absolutely.
Great. What have you got in your hand? The wanted poster? Thanks, but no thanks.
Before you bust a splinter, you better take a look at this.
What is it?
It's a map showing a shortcut through the mountains. The circle is your starting point, and you follow along where I've drawn that arrow.
Why are you giving this to me?
Oh, well, don't you think I owe you a little something for saving my life the other day? But I haven't given up yet. I'll still try and catch you.
What?
It's true, but I wouldn't worry about it for a while. It won't be till my leg's much better.
Gee, you had me worried. Quit joking. But thanks for the shortcut. This just proves that underneath it all, you're a decent person.
Huh? Shh! You'll ruin my reputation.
Why do I feel like we missed something important here? I think we slept through the best part.